Hi. I don't know what I'm a mess tonight. I'm always a mess though. It's been crazy for someone who doesn't celebrate holidays, and I don't celebrate. However, you have family and running errands and I don't know. It's so hard. Anyway, it's just been really busy. It's crazy, like you go to the stores and it was kind of funny though. I mean, it's not funny, haha, but it kind of is. Um, I've been shopping with my daughter just to go with her so as not to be alone. Especially this time of year, you don't want people to be alone shopping and stuff. That brings up two things. I'm a wreck. So anyway, we went to we're shopping at Kohl's, and it gets dark so early, and we were walking out, and there was this little old lady walking out. She must have been in her 80s, and we were walking out at the same time. She's pushing a cart, and she kind of looked at us, and she was like, "Do you mind if you girls would walk me to my car?" She goes, "I didn't realize it was so dark." She was in the store and the time had gotten away from her, and she was scared to walk to her car alone. So we walked her to her car. I mean, it was close, it's handicapped, and so then my daughter took the basket back, and I stayed with her until she got in her car and got it started, make sure everything was okay. And then my daughter came out and we went and proceeded on. We had gone to Best Buy, and it was a good looking young man. It reminds me of like he was saying when people would walk in, it's welcome to Best Buy, whatever, and then they're leaving, thank you for, kind of like a Walmart type of thing. And I was asking him a question, and he was doing this. And I mean, people were like zombies just walking in, not even giving him the time of day or acknowledging him or eye contact, nothing. And I just kind of looked at him. I said, "Yeah," I said, "I think everybody's kind of exhausted from the holidays. This is what it does to you," or something like that. And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "You're probably right," or something. I mean, he kind of chuckled when I made a comment. And I mean, it's been interesting. It's just that you see so much. We were looking, and they always have all this. I don't know if they have it all year long, but they have. It seems that they have a lot more junk and during the holidays for people to buy stupid stuff for stocking stuffers or whatever. And as we were looking through some of it, it's amazing how many empty packages I saw, people opening them up and putting them in there. Obviously, they're shoplifting. I guess a lot of that isn't worth people. I mean, because it was kind of a snag. Um, a lot of it was just, which is, you're going to shoplift. You're shoplifting this cheap junk stuff, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's sad. To me, it's really sad. And then it's like, I mean, the good news is that they are going to really start prosecuting the porch pirates, which are the people that are stealing packages from the porches and stuff. I mean, I don't miss any of this stuff. The stress of, you see people stressed out. You see people buying stuff they don't need. And I've said that even when I did celebrate, you 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 would see people buy stuff just to buy stuff because they felt that they had to get something for somebody, and they're getting stuff they don't need. And then kids want gift cards, and or they want money, and people buy. I don't know why anybody would give a Visa card. It's like you're better off just giving them cash. I've been moving stuff to my aunt's house. My uncle's feet are not getting any better. Actually, the one is seems to, it's his left foot that's the worst. Now the right foot seems to be taking on the same problem. He's agreed again to go to the hospital. And this time I said, I'm not doing this. I'm not going to take you all, cuz it's a truck to get there. I mean, it's quite, it's the farther away hospital, but it's the one we like. I'm not going to take you there. And then you pull this crap about, well, I don't want to stay. They said I don't have to stay. They say that you don't have to stay. They recommend that you stay, but they say you don't have to because they can't force you to. If you want to leave, you can leave anytime of your free will. They can't force you to stay. He hears what he wants to hear, or he just hears bits and pieces. He catches part of it and hangs on to that. I'm exhausted from getting up, running all day. I've been getting Charlie horses to the point where my upper leg so bad that it's actually is sore, almost like bruised from the Charlie horse. I mean, it's sore. I'm afraid to go to bed at night because all I have to do is move wrong, and then I'm kind of hopping around like an idiot. I don't know. I got to make another video. I was going to read that article on the executive order that Trump had signed. I was going to talk about it, but now I had started it, and I didn't mean it to be clickbait because I got a lot of hits on it because I talked, and then I kind of talked about it, and there was a comment. There was a comment on it that said, it will be best for you to go to an Orthodox rabbi and ask him. There are probably someone around your place, because there are Jews all over the planet. That was by Smart. It's HALAYLA. I'm not going to go to a rabbi. I would rather hear what other people had to say. However, I'm not going to even go there now. I don't know how I feel about this whole impeachment thing. I mean, people are going, oh, you're for Trump. I'm conservative. However, yeah, I'm conservative. And I believe in the scriptures. I don't believe like everybody. My belief system, and I should probably do this on I don't know. It's like, I don't go to church, and I've talked about this before, but we're living in scary times, and I guess we're not supposed to be anxious, and we're not supposed to worry about anything. I mean, the end times are coming. There's nothing we can do about it except for survive it, but it's still scary, and it still causes somewhat stressful situations. I don't believe in socialism, definitely not communism, but it's scary. It's really scary what's going to happen. And I'm not saying, honestly, I think everything's rigged. I really do. I don't believe that there's Democrat, Republican. I don't know why Trump got elected into office. I honestly believe that every president pretty far back, and I don't know how far back, I've always thought that there's somebody that is pulling the strings, so to speak. There's a reason why these people get into office. There's a reason why things happen the way they happen. I don't know who's doing it all, and people think I'm crazy, but I don't know. There's such a bigger picture out there. I don't I just it's just going to play out to be what it is. It is what it is. And we'll eventually see. And I'm not weepy over the political stuff. Don't think that these people that cried about Hillary and these people that, I don't know if there's anybody crying over Trump now, but I'm tired, and I just have so much on my plate right now that I get weepy easy. And it's the stress of the caregiving and the doctor's appointments and putting up with the medical field, and trying to figure out what to do when you have someone that just, you know, and he does just enough. I'm moving out. I can't do this anymore. You're not making it easier. You won't listen. Blah 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 blah. And then he'll do something. For instance, like stop wearing his shoes, or he wears them less. He tries to air out his feet. He's wearing the white socks. We need to get him anyway. I'll probably I'm all over the place. I'm not making any sense tonight. But like I said, he does just enough to, like, I can't even talk. He does just enough to keep us in I don't know how to put it into words. It's like you hang in there because you think that he's doing what he needs to do, so you try to stay with him and stay focused and encourage him to keep going the route he needs to go, and then he flips on you. And it's just so frustrating. And it's like, okay, I'm going to go to the hospital. I'm going to do what I have to do. I'm not going to like it, blah, blah, blah. And then he turns around, well, I'm not going to stay if they don't say I have to stay. And it's like, you don't get it. I don't want to go to physical therapy. I don't want to do this. And then it's like, well, I'll go if I have to. And it's just like this. I mean, he's worse than a woman. An indecisive woman. It just makes you want to pull your hair out. That's why I'm moving all my stuff to my aunt's, because it's like, I mean, I'm renting there anyway, and I got a lot of stuff there. But it's, if you're not going to do what we tell you to do, then you're on your own. Good luck with that. I don't know. Anyway, I've been talking way, way too long, and I'm going to edit the daylights out of this. I got a kink in my neck. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Life sucks right now. Just everything sucks right now. Well, I hope everything works out, and I'll have to go back to my book. I'm not going to finish that article. And if anybody does see this, I apologize if they think I was clickbaiting. I wasn't meaning to. So I'll put that in the comments. I'll talk to you all later. Y'all have a good night. Take care.